Hey guys, go ahead and get out your workbook page 147 to 150. And the plan was to go over these problems with you, but I'll just let you know I'm really stumped as a teacher because the only copy I have of your workbook pages automatically has these hot pink answer keys that y'all can readily see. So it's really hard for me to start at the beginning and work my way up with you to the correct answer. But I think what we'll do is I'm going to have you guys start in your workbooks and try to solve it on your own. Hit pause. And then when you think you've done as much as you can on all of those problems, 147 through 150, come back to the video or hit unpause, and I'll just kind of go over the answers with you to try to help you figure it out if you had any questions on it. And again, I apologize. I'm trying to figure out better and better ways to do this whole digital learning thing. So here we go. Hit pause. When you finish page 147, 150, hit unpause and come right back here. Pause. Unpause. All right, looking at page 147. They give us a figure and they just want us to solve for the unknown sides. And we have two of them. We have one right here and one right here. And the main way we do that is by starting with what we do know. So what I do know is that this whole long side right here is equal to 24 yards. So whatever mystery number right here is, it's the same as 24 yards, the full part of it, take away 8 yards, take away 5 yards, will tell me what the leftover is. Another way of thinking of that is mystery number plus 5 yards plus 8 yards will give me a total of 24 yards across. So that's how I solve for this unknown. Then on this side right here, you might think, well, I don't have any long measurement on the side here to tell me what to do. But I do remember the properties of rectangles and squares, and that's what they're relying on here. These little square boxes, we remember, tell us that it's a 90-degree angle. When I see those, that means that this is either a square or a rectangle. And since I see that one measurement is 5 yards and the other is 6, it's not a square. They're not the same measurement, but it is a rectangle, which means that this long length and this long length will have the same measurement, meaning that this is 6 yards. Once I know that, I've filled in for this one and this one. To find the perimeter, I just add my way all the way around, making sure that I'm either cross off or check off so that I keep track of my numbers. And that is number 1. Let's take a look at number 2 and 3. Sorry. Given some technical difficulties. All right, that's slightly better. Come on. Okay, number 2. Poor Tom wants to put a fence on his land, and he has a weird shaped yard. So he wants to know the perimeter, the amount that goes on the outside, and that makes sense because it's going to help him know how much wood to buy for the fence. But there are a few ones that he doesn't know, right? He doesn't know F to E, E to D, or D to C. But everything else he does know. We don't know what F to E or D to C is, but we do know that whatever those two mystery numbers are, they're going to both add up to the same as 3 plus 8. And again, it's like visualizing it as a continuous box, right? Imagine this sliding all the way down and finishing one straight line all the way across. It'd be the same width all the way across. So 8 plus 3, 9, 10, 11 is our answer for those two. And then how much for E to D? Well, I don't know that one, but what I do know is that B to C is 12 and A to F is 3. So whatever ED is, it's the same as 3 plus that mystery number. And another way of thinking of that is it's the same as 12. Take away the 3 to create the mystery number. All right. Number 3. Find the perimeter of this figure. And again, we're missing some numbers. We're missing UT and TS. How do I solve for that one? Well, for TS, I know that it's the same as 28, this full length, take away 12, giving me the remainder right there. For TU, what is that? Well, it's the same as this whole length, 24, take away 6. This little part will give me what's left over. All right, going on to number 4, page 149. Find the perimeter of the figure. Now this one we have a lot of blanks on. We have 34, 42, 16, and not much is left. But again, they don't want to know the area, just the perimeter. So we don't need to solve for everything, just the total amount on the outside. Whatever this tall, skinny, and skinny come up to, we don't know the individual amounts, but we know that all 3 of them added together will come to 42. So I logged that as one of my numbers. We don't know what this, and this come to, those 2 horizontal ones, but we do know that this plus 16 will come to 34. So I say to myself, 34 take away 16 equals those other 2. Really, I don't even have to count that. I can just ignore that 16 and say 34 plus 34 plus 42 plus 42 gives me 152. All right, flipping the page. One last page, 150. All right, now they do start to introduce area. And the way you do area, obviously, is length times width. And this time you do need more information. You can't just fill in the blank as you can with perimeter. So let's see. They want to know the area of each composite figure. And remember, a composite figure just means that you're imagining that this weird shape is split up into familiar shapes like rectangles. So rather than like a T-block shape, think of it as 2 separate rectangles, and that helps you calculate the area. So first I find the area of this first rectangle, 22 times 18, and I add it to the smaller rectangle, 14 times 9. Pretty straightforward. The main thing is make sure your unit is feet squared, not just feet. All right, number 6. This one, they don't make it quite as clear for you. They haven't already given you the dotted line, but you absolutely, in your mind, can section off a dotted line here or here. It's up to you which one you want to think of it as. So they take the first rectangle, length and width, 12 times 5. Where are they getting that 5? They're saying to themselves, what's this mystery length right here? And they say, well, I don't know what this one is, but I know that this one's 8. This is 3, so the amount left over is 8 minus 3, and that's 5, right? So they split a line right here. And they said 12 times 5 is 60, so this whole area right here is 60. And they wanted to find what the area was for this tiny triangle, and they said 8 times 3, and that gave them 24, and then you add the 2 areas together to get 84. All right, guys, I hope that was helpful. If it's still confusing, gosh, I would be happy to do individual, G-chats with you guys or Zooms with you guys. Or we can figure something else out, but we'll figure it out. Don't get frustrated. We're hunkered down here for this whole week with no real new information. We're just going to keep practicing this because it is a little bit tricky, even though I think you'll get the hang of it just fine. All right, guys, thanks so much, and I'll see you next time.